Sure. All right, everybody, shut up because we're on the Surely podcast. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Surely podcast. I'm going to just take a second to introduce everybody. Hey, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Raksmey.
Make it entertaining.
I was promised succulent Chinese.
Meal, right? Meal?
Meal.
That's
yeah,
right,
sorry.
Raksmey.
Not meal.
Okay, you.
I am Nikhil.
Tell us more.
I am the guy that wasn't in the poster.
You.
I also wasn't in the poster, but that's because I wasn't in the song.
I was in the poster, but my head was too big.
Guys,
we'll talk about that later.
what the hell song are you talking about right now?
Baigun.
It's an independent one that most people haven't heard of. It's very underground right now. It might blow up soon.
We'll come to that.
That's a banger.
All right, let's get straight into the podcast structure. We've got some exciting things happening. But first off, what is this podcast? The Surely podcast is all about just us, what we're up to, the exciting things that's happening, and, you know, maybe some interesting takes on society and all the things. So, before we get started, we've got a story of the week. Nikhil.
So, we'll start with a family friend messaged me on TikTok. We'll call this person Priya, all right? Priya messaged me on TikTok. It was a new profile. And so Priya goes, hi, and then she goes, I lost all my accounts on my phone. So then she asked me for my phone number.
Sure.
And then this person says, could you do me a favor and call my niece's ex-boyfriend?
Okay.
I go, why? It's because the ex-boyfriend has broken up with the niece, and now he's defaming her everywhere on social media, sending pictures of her and stuff like that. And so she goes, can you please call this person and tell him to stop?
Yeah.
So I call the person, right? The person who this profile was claiming to be. And she goes, no, it's not me. In fact, this person has made lots of fake profiles of me. And he's basically... It's funny, though, because the people he's been messaging, he's just been sending them photos and videos of this chick.
From that profile?
Right,
Wait.
from the fake profiles he's creating of her.
The one that was messaging you?
So you said he. They know who it is.
They claim it might be this person. So they don't know for sure.
Assuming.
I see.
But as we go on the story, we'll see why I think it is definitely this person that does it, right? But to me, he hasn't sent me any photos or anything. And he wants me to call him. Which to me was like, what the heck kind of scam is this?
They get more complicated every year.
It's
though.
a complex.
She said, you know, go ahead and see what happens. You know, just chat with him. So he ends up calling me. He tried to call me on Viber. I don't have Viber. so he called me on WhatsApp.
Classic.
And goes, who's this? Who are you? And I go, I heard you posting some stuff about a girl that you shouldn't be posting. And this person goes, you know what? I've got a lot of people calling me up and accusing me of this. And I just want to say, I'm not the one posting these photos. And I don't know, I'm also in those photos. And I'm feeling like a victim of this. And I feel so embarrassed that I can't even leave the house. And I don't know what to do. And so-and-so's called me, and like people are calling me and getting angry at me. And I'm feeling really depressed. I don't know what to do. So I go, interesting. All right. Why the heck did you ask me to let me call you? You know? Then he goes, can you call her family? Are you her family? And I go, why does that matter? And he goes, can you call her family and tell them to get in contact with me? Because I'm trying to contact them, and they've blocked my number. And the girl is actually not my ex-girlfriend. She's my current girlfriend. And we're supposed to get married. And she's come to me, and she's run back, and it's the parents. It's a whole bunch of drama, right? But this isn't the part of the story that I want to fixate on today. It's what happened.
Context.
What's happened next, okay? So I go, okay, sweet as. I hang up. Call back the person that I know, this Priya, tell her what happened, and she tells me, yeah, well, he's been doing this a lot. And what he does is he makes these fake profiles of me, pretends to be me, and tells people, etc., to come in contact this person or whatever. Mostly he's just been sending these explicit photos to these people. So what he's doing with me that day was a new thing. So I go back to the guy and message him. I go, look, grow up. Stop doing all this shit. Turn off your phone and get off media for a week. You know? Alright. And he goes, sweet as. I block him. 1 hour later, I start getting messages on WhatsApp.
Go on.
So you're now the new target.
And now, he's obviously gone and posted my phone number on some website or other. I don't know where he's posted it. But these dudes think I'm Priya. And so these guys are now messaging me and saying, hey, is this Priya? So I just ignore them, block them, keep going on. Until somebody messages me on my phone number, sends me a text. So somebody in New Zealand texts me and goes, hey, what's up? I don't reply to it. Why are you ignoring me? You're quite arrogant. Are you an arrogant person? And now I'm getting pissed off. Like, come on. So he goes, call me. Okay? And in my head, I'm just like, I've got all these people on WhatsApp messaging me, all these guys. So I kind of have all these guys messaging me, and now I've built up a rage against all these guys, and I'm about to unload it onto this one guy. You know?
Good use of words.
Right? Yeah. So
good use of words.
I call the guy, and the guy answers like a little lover boy that he is. He goes, hello. And I go, are you gay? Because I'm not gay. Why are you messaging me? I'm a man. And I get that you're a guy. Because he hasn't actually said that I'm a girl. Okay? Yeah. So I go, I don't know why you're interested in me. And I mean, you do you, right? You like men? Go ahead, message men. But I'm just letting you know, I'm not interested in men. This guy totally flips, goes backwards and goes, no, I wasn't messaging you. It was my friend. It was my chick friend, Gia. Gia, my chick friend was messaging you. I just dropped her off at her house, and she's the one that wanted to call you and talk to you. You know, and he's forgotten that he just texted me literally saying, I'm a guy. And so I go, and at this point, I'm in shock because I don't know how to reply to this, you know? A part of me is hoping it was
but
a girl.
But you know he's lying. You know he's lying.
What's Gia's number?
Yeah. I don't want your number.
I got to admit, my wife was sitting right across from me, and she was laughing, so I had to play it cool, guys. No, I wasn't playing cool.
Get Gia's number later.
Yeah. Anyway, so I go, okay, so can you just tell Gia to let her down slowly, you know, just let her know that I'm not available because I'm married, and I'm sorry, man, I shouldn't have gone off at you like that. He goes, no, it's all right, man, it's all right, I get it, you know. No, it wasn't me, bro. I wasn't flirting with you. It was my friend James.
Classic. Use that excuse all the time. No, my friend did it.
Yeah. And then he hangs up, and luckily, the last 48 hours, I haven't been getting any messages and calls, so hopefully whatever post he has just gone off. But that person might see this video, and then I might start getting calls again. But if I do, I will be answering that call on live, guys.
Wow.
So do not message a random number that you think is a girl, and you're not sure if it is a girl.
Welcome.
Yeah. And so now you guys can roast me and how dumb I am for giving out my phone number.
No, yeah, well,
Honestly, that sounds like what we would do, right?
no, not at all. Who's gonna put their number out?
What type of
sir,
friends?
here's my phone number.
What type of friends?
It's the story of the day. What's the moral of the story?
The moral of this, there's a couple of morals in this.
Go
story.
on.
Number one is obviously don't give out your phone numbers to random people unless you are 100% certain you know them. Okay. I told a friend about this, and you know what he said I should have done? What? I should have messaged all those numbers back and asked them for Prezi cards.
That's a good idea. Money.
That's
Yeah,
true.
gotta make some money back.
True.
Good.
It was like, you know, it was set up for
Good
you.
business.
It was perfect. And
I like it. I like it.
Yeah. So if you do get scammed by this numbers, like, you know, at this point, I think you guys deserve it because don't text random numbers.
True.
As a poor guy who got, you know, his number posted online and had random guys texting him, I now think that you guys deserve to get scammed if you fall into that.
Fair enough. Okay. First podcast, first episode. The question is, do we do one story of the day, or does everybody do a story of the day? What do you think?
Well, I'd like to focus on this story of the day because it's very interesting to me. Okay? Because I'm a man who likes talking to scammers. Okay. When I lived 2 doors down from you, I used to get scam calls all the time. I assume those scam calls, either that or it was legitimately a stock trading firm that was interested in retail clients.
Go on,
whatever,
Oscar,
right?
go on.
But they'd call me, are you interested in trading? And I would pretend to be some old, technologically not savvy guy. And you know, they'd be like, okay, can you go on your computer and can you go on our website? And you could say, we don't want your credit card number. We just want you to go on our website and check all the information and see if you'd be interested in it. And so naturally, I would go on my computer, and I'm sorry, it's taking a while. Okay, cool. So how do I go on the internet? You click the browser. Okay, yep, sweet. What's a browser? You know, I just run them through this, right?
Egg them on, yeah.
And you know, eventually they'd be like, okay, sweet. So have you typed in our website? Yes. What does it say? It says no internet connection. You know, like, and so they would start, doing like, there was the IT help, help desk. They'd be like, okay, so you need to go do this and this and this. What kind of computer do you have? I'd be like, oh, the white one. You remember back in the day when they used to see CRT?
The one with the apple behind it.
It's really drag out the conversation,
orange.
eh?
I would paint that picture for them. I'd be like, I've got a really old computer. My son set it up for me years ago. I barely use it, and they'd sit there for like an hour. And this is like, I was in uni at the time, and I had studying to do. And I'm like,
You were bored.
I was bored.
You were hella bored,
I don't want to do my study. I'd rather just talk to this guy. He's probably getting people yelling at him and stuff. I just have a nice conversation with him. Sometimes I get political, sometimes I just start saying,
what?
Sometimes I'd be like, it's loading. Anyways,
it was my birthday
last on this group of people. I hate them. And they'd be like, me too. He's trying to make a sale.
He's trying to agree with you.
One time he talked about trading, and I'd start talking about, I love trading. I've been doing it for years. Cool. And I'd be like, Magic the Gathering? And he'd be like, no, I don't know what that is. And so I'd explain it. I'd go through the whole process of explaining what Magic the Gathering is. And at the end he goes, you mean like Yu-Gi-Oh? I'm like,
yeah, close enough.
And this guy just slams the phone down.
Oh my God.
Eventually the call stopped. And they don't call me anymore. They didn't call me for a long time. And I think it's because...
So the scammer blocked you. The scammer blocked you.
Yeah,
That's it.
There you go. And I call that a win.
Yeah.
Okay?
Did they ever get really angry at you?
The Yu-Gi-Oh guy was mad.
I've had like the similar sort of company probably. They got so angry at me. They went, "You bloody Indians, I can tell you're a bloody Indian. You're bloody wasting our time." They just bloody went off at me. And then I said, this is how I know you're a scammer. Because a real professional person would never
They would never get upset.
So thank you for outing yourself after my 30 minutes of entertainment.
It's great, right? It's just a great story to tell.
Okay, guys. So, again, back to the initial question. Are we doing another story of the day? Because I know you got something interesting.
Oh, just a little bit of story.
Let's hear it.
So I bike to work and back. Not by choice. Okay, kind of by choice because I ruined my car. Okay, so I was biking home yesterday, as I do, fast as I can on 6th gear. And then I go over this curb because I'm super fast. I don't want this car to run me over. So I'm going across the road, go over this giant curb. I'm like, oh crap, well, that was a bit bumpy. And I'm quite large. And then so I hear this little thump behind me and I'm just like, what the heck? And then the bike's just like, da, 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 da. And so I look behind and I'm like, holy crap, my tube's sticking out. I'm like, oh crap, I gotta get home somehow though, because I gotta get home in time to make dinner. So I'm like, okay, maybe I
That was
just...
his biggest concern, was it?
And so...
Heard of takeaways, mate? Heard of takeaways?
I just want to go home. Okay, I'll be honest, I wanted to go home and play video games, get a quick video game.
Probably talk to scammers, apparently, all of you. Okay.
And apparently there was a petrol station there that I could have re-pumped my tyre, but... Okay,
Why didn't you go to the petrol station?
I don't know. I didn't think. As soon as you get into a panic situation, you're just like, okay, fudge it. I gotta go home. You figured of one thing. It's hot outside. People are watching me. People are laughing. They're taking pictures. And so I'm like, okay, crap. I'm just gonna keep cycling. Maybe it'll fine. Maybe if I just keep cycling, the
itself back in.
Okay, so I'm like, sweet. Maybe if I just go straight and just don't turn that much, it should be fine. And then it got worse. And then the tube got caught on the rim and then it split open. And I'm like, oh God, what's happened now? And I continue to bike more. And then at a point where the tube got caught up on the chains and I couldn't bike no more. I couldn't cycle. And I was like, fuck!
I couldn't cycle anymore.
I couldn't cycle. Yep, cycle till I couldn't cycle anymore. And so I'm out there. It's blistering outside. I'm trying to yank the bloody tube out of the chain, and I'm scared. And people are still laughing at me, and I'm like, no one's helping me. Like, why can't people pull over for the poor Asian guy?
How far are you from home?
It's because the drivers don't like cyclists.
Yeah, so I was like probably an hour's walk from home.
Oh, an hour's
walk from home.
Okay.
Also forgot there was a petrol station there. Didn't phone a friend for some reason. And then I'm just getting weird looks from across the road, from the road. They're just like, have you ever seen a Weird Al Yankovic video? That's just. Anyway, so the worst part is going home and I'm trying to take off the wheel and I'm using this. It's not even a spanner. It's just a template of one, and I'm
I've seen that spanner.
Yeah, that's horrible.
the sort of shit you get when you get a table from Kmart.
Yeah.
And you get the little spinner.
It's got holes in it and stuff. Yeah, so I'm like, why isn't this thing working? What's not moving? Yeah. So I'm drenched in sweat. And I'm like, oh my God, my dad's just down the road. So I go and see my parents, and you know how Asian parents are. They're like, oh son, take this with you. We got cucumbers, we got blueberries and stuff. I'm like, please, I just need a spanner. I need to go home. Mum, please, I don't want to talk about the kids and stuff. Please let me go. So anyway, I end up in the car with like 6 different things and a spanner. Get back home, finally get the wheel off, and then I get a tube from the warehouse, and I'm like, okay, I'm pretty sure that my tyre is a 27-inch, so I use a 26-inch, only to realize that my tyre is a 29-inch. And so I'm like, fuck! So now I have to go to Kmart, where it has the actual size, and I go there, and there's no size 29, and I'm tireless.
Can we just point out one thing? That night was the night Raksmey realized that every inch matters.
Exactly, even 2. Sorry, boys. Sorry, boys and girls.
I'm proud of 2 inches. So my question is, what happened to the bike now? Where are we at?
Both the wheels aren't circles anymore. One is a circle, one is like a
the rim is the rim is damaged due to driving to biking without tube. Yeah. So we'll see how it goes tomorrow. I'll update you guys next week. Next week, and I might be on foot or Ubering. So
fantastic.
I've had a flat tire before, and you got to drive a little bit to get off the motorway and stuff.
Exactly.
Right? But you drive too much, and suddenly the full tire has to be replaced. It's just you're like, no, just come on. I wish I could stop right here so that I don't put more wear on the tire. This guy drove home on it.
Yep. See, I have no shame. And then I deal with the repercussions after.
Great story of the week. No pressure. Story of the week.
Woo! Okay, I have one prepared.
It's there.
And I actually have a photo to go with it. It's quite a nice photo. It's
we're gonna have to put the photo up on post.
Yeah, it'll show up on the screen right about now.
If it doesn't, it's his fault.
Wow.
Okay, we can see the photo.
That's an amazing photo.
So. My friend, my flatmate, he's driving out. He's driving across town to go do something. He gets to the bottom of the hill just outside our house, and I get a phone call from him. He goes, "My car's broken down." I'm like, okay. Can you come pick me up? Yeah, sure. I'm in very heavy traffic right now. And he stopped basically at the intersection where people turn left to get onto State Highway 1, State Highway 16.
Oh, that's the worst.
And literally...
Side note, this guy lives in Auckland.
Oh, that's even worse.
I know, right?
For all the outside of New Zealanders, it's a big city, one of the biggest cities in New Zealand.
Biggest city in New Zealand.
And huge traffic.
It is the biggest.
Huge traffic. And this was at like 5:30, 6 o'clock-ish. So
peak.
Hour.
Yeah.
And the traffic goes all the way up the hill and around the corner, trying to get into that lane to turn left on the motorways.
No. That's a fine. You can get a fine for that.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, luckily.
Back then it was like $250. It might be like $300 now.
I took this photo of him. There was a billboard behind him that was playing ads for Auto Trader New Zealand. Right? Here's one that says "Unleash the Hulk."
Oh no!
And here is an even better one that says, "Unlike me, never breaks down." And the little thing in the corner says Auto Trader, "Tell New Zealand about your car."
Good.
We wait 45 minutes. The guy shows up. He parks the tow truck in front. By the way, it was a massive issue. We had to go all the way around, up the hill, get behind traffic, come around, and then eventually get to place to pick the car up. He looks at the car. He goes, "Okay, sweet." Gets his hook, goes and unhooks, gets the whole trailer thing down. Puts the hook thing under the car, gets in the car to put it into neutral, start dragging it. He goes, just try to start it. He just starts the car. It starts.
Oh no!
Can you imagine all the people behind him right now?
Oh.
Everybody behind him right now, like waiting for 45 minutes in traffic?
That was a good intro.
That's not the end of the story.
There's a come on, Richard.
Wait, look, that was
come on, Richard.
Finish. Don't screw it up from here.
This is a good way.
If you keep going, make sure it's bigger.
This better be the icing on the cake.
He starts the car. He goes accelerate. The car goes boom, boom, boom. He's revving it. It's working.
Yeah.
The guy gets out. He's clearly thinking these guys are a bunch of morons.
The biggest dumbasses.
Packs it all up, but he gets into the car again to drive it on to the ramp, goes to start it, it won't start. Like, oh, thank God. But also like, oh shit.
I feel like you should have ended with it started.
it should. Damn it,
It
Roy.
went down
He's
after
still
that.
not done. He's still not done.
How is there more? How is there more?
He went to, he was gonna, it was in park when he started it the first time. He was gonna put it in.
I'm sorry.
I have no idea.
I don't
You
know
lost.
what you're talking about
You
anymore.
lost. You lost us.
Anyways,
You've lost us.
anyways, okay, well, I'll make the story a good ending.
Big ending.
Then there was a big fight scene.
Oh my God!
And we were about to lose, but then
And the paramedics.
we just managed to beat him, and it was a good ending.
Baigun Baigun is a flop. That is the
What?
headline at the
Floppy
moment.
Baigun.
It's a flop, and it's a flop. Our new music video that we made, we've been working since when? November, okay. We worked on it since November. The song is a banger, I think. I
It's
created
a banging
it.
Say it, Roy.
I'm
Say
sort
it.
of-
It's a banging banger.
Good song.
Good song.
But it's just not getting the views.
No.
I can't understand why it's not getting the views. We're looking at the analytics earlier today, and it's just not hitting. Like, people in New Zealand have seen it, but everywhere else around the world, it's just not hitting.
Yeah, I know why it's not getting views. Where's that poster?
That's a good point.
Once you see the poster,
Okay, just a little bit of an explainer. We were making the promotional content for Baigun Baigun, and if you saw in the live stream, I kind of forgot to edit someone in the poster.
Yeah. And my friends have said they're not going to watch the video because I'm not in it. And
Heavy-
I have a lot of friends. in
heavy
certain
supporters
places, man.
of
Yeah.
this guy.
Places, mate, in high places.
Yeah.
Apparently, if I did put you in the poster, we would have people calling in, "Hi, how are you?"
Hi, I knew you.
Why is Priya not in the poster?
I heard you on WhatsApp.
But that would have equated to more views.
Exactly.
So my point still stands.
All right.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
one potential theory. Why else? Why is the song not working?
I think it's because the subject matter is not rated G for general. It's rated maybe PG, but probably more M for mature.
Maybe the parents are offended.
You know what I
You know?
think?
No, that
Silently
would get more.
offended.
Yeah.
If the parents were offended, there'd be more views.
Yeah, you know what I
Parents
think?
aren't offended.
Maybe we didn't offend him
I
enough.
think you built it up to be a controversial song, and people watched it, and it wasn't controversial enough.
But here's the thing, right? The promotional content didn't do that well anyway, right? Not a heck of a lot of people
Hurt
have
me.
seen it. Well, I just don't understand why it's not working. Like, I do not know. So the question is, have you seen Baigun Baigun? If you have, why is it not working? What is it about that song that people are not sharing or not going out and watching? I have a theory. My theory is this. When you make Fijian Indian content, music or things like that, there are two groups of Fijian Indians that there are, right? The first group is like very Fijian Indian, pro Fijian Indian. Like, they love being Fijian Indian, they talk Fijian Indian, they eat Fijian Indian, etc., etc. Then there's another group, which is like the westernized Fijian Indians.
The Indo-Fijians.
And I think those people don't want to associate with being Fijian Indian. Why are you laughing? I don't understand what he meant. What do you mean?
Really? You didn't get it?
Indo Fijians.
Fijians. When we made the Jungly song, which was the song that we made before Baigun Baigun, we did some promotional material about
Check that out too.
identity. Yeah, check that out. About the identity of Fijian Indians. And I made it some TikToks, and oh my god, everybody just blew up. I was talking about the identity of Fijian Indians, and then people were like, we are Fijian, and then other people were like, we're Indian, and then other people were like, we're Fijian Indian. Yeah. So let's just not go near that topic, okay? Let's just say that Indo-Fijian or whatever bloody hell.
And then people were just angry for, they don't know why they were angry, but they were just angry.
That's the state of the world, though,
Yeah.
isn't it? People
That's
want
the-
to be angry, they get angry at anything.
Exactly.
That is true.
We need them to
It is a
be
touchy
angry.
subject.
And then,
Yes.
yes.
Right?
It is a touchy subject, though.
And then
It is something.
they went on to the music video and just said bad comments about it.
It hurt me so much. Not really, but it's okay. We made Baigun Baigun after that.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay. So back to my
Back to
point.
you,
Back
okay.
to my
Yes.
point.
Yes, sir.
I
Two
apologize for
distinct
the
groups.
distraction.
Yeah, come on, guys. Okay, two distinct groups, right? One that's like very, or I'll just say it, the FOBS, the FOB Fijian Indians.
What's
okay?
a fob?
It's the thing on your keys.
Where does that term come from?
Explanation at the bottom of the video.
What's an FOB?
FOB.
What does that stand for?
God, here we
In
go.
the military.
I'm not ready for all the bad comments again, guys. Okay. You know
Are
what I
they
mean
still
by FOB?
FOBs if they live in Fiji?
If you don't know what FOB means, you might be one, okay? You might just be one, okay?
You can use that term in Fiji for the people that come to like inter-island migration, maybe, you know?
True. What if they go on a day trip and they come back? Are they now fresh off a boat?
Right. Come on, mate. Come on.
Is that what
I got one word. Damn.
Fresh off the boat is what it means, by the way, guys. Fresh off the boat. So there's your FOBs, and then there's your non-FOBs. The non-FOBs don't want to associate with being Fijian Indian. They want to be goras. Oh, God, we're going to get cancelled.
There's a lot of explanation. Okay.
What's wrong with being a Gora?
Look,
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with being a Gora.
no matter how
Rob's
much
a
you
great
scrub,
guy.
however much you
I like
scrub
Rob.
your skin, you'll never be a gora.
Rob's never coming back.
So we lost our sound guy next week, but that's fine.
Okay.
There's FOBs, there's knobs, and then there's Robs.
Now you offended the Robs.
Side note, Rob is the name of our wonderful sound guy, and he's also doing cameras today. Love you, Rob. So,
Maybe it's because you keep calling people FOBs.
Or maybe
you're a FOB if you don't like it.
Watch the video.
I like it.
Watch the video, you FOB, or else.
Okay, yes.
No, it's because it doesn't have widespread appeal because of the inappropriate nature of it.
But it's not that inappropriate. He just said it's not that inappropriate.
It's not that inappropriate, but it's just inappropriate enough that you wouldn't share it publicly on your Facebook with your mum and your dad watching.
But why?
Why not with your friends? Why would you share with your friends?
And why does everybody like all these other vulgar songs?
Yeah.
Like all these songs, we're going to be struck for copyright.
Because they don't
Singing was
talk
so
about
good.
Unreliable Baigun.
Have you heard the songs they sing in Indian weddings in Fiji?
Okay, look, at the Diwali, there was a Diwali event a while back. And I was doing the live switching, okay, and they had these they had like age groups, you know, there'd be like normal ages of people.
Oh, bring it home, Roy.
Bring it
And they
on.
had 5-year-olds dancing to some of the trashiest songs I've ever seen, and I was like,
And that's exactly
I don't
right.
wanna put
Why
this on
they
the
don't
screen.
like Baigun? Why they don't like Baigun?
There are so many videos, music videos, where they shoot in one location. It's so lazy. The music. Ooh. I've touched a harsh topic there, and we won't go on to there.
Whose music video is lazy?
Is there anybody?
I'm not gonna mention Dua Lipa, but I'm just saying that there are some lazy music videos out
Dua
there.
Lipa do better.
Yeah,
You should do a
Drake in
Baigun.
the studio.
Finish, but Dua Lipa had one of the best music videos out time.
Okay.
Baigun has shot in like 5 different locations. We've got
Dentist office.
dentist office, restaurant, studio, someone's house.
But why they don't like it?
Why don't I like it?
It's the most professional song.
Professional.
Looking wise, beautiful. Amazing models. Amazing dancers. Why they don't like?
Handsome.
Why are you
Handsome.
clearing your throat? Why are you clearing your throat?
Explain,
You've got something to say,
explain,
don't you?
explain.
Why did you
Most
say
of the
it?
material was not good. It didn't have Nikhil in it.
You literally ran a poll where I was one of the worst dancers.
Oh, yes. Yes, I did.
Oh no, he found out why he was on the poster.
But even that wasn't working as promotion.
I wasn't even voted the worst.
I think here's the plans going forward for Baigun Baigun. Okay, this is what I'm thinking. We got to do something big. We got to do something big to try and promote it and get out there. I honestly think that people don't know that it's out. Maybe like a YouTube video, maybe like a social media campaign, something. Like we're posting, right? But it's still not.
Every day.
Posting every day.
Every
but
day.
It's still not.
I've got it.
Yeah.
You know how like they do those like eating contests, like the hot dog eating contests and stuff? Baigun eating contests.
Ah, but nobody likes eating bacon.
Yeah, that's what makes it.
That's it. What reels in it?
Okay.
That's what makes it interesting.
I got it, babe.
Priya?
You know what you should do?
Yes.
You should get that guy to go and post your promotional Baigun stuff online, because obviously he has a big reach, man.
He is so consistent.
Okay?
That's it.
Find out where he's posting
You
stuff.
tell me his name afterwards, okay? Alright, yeah.
Mr. Whoever you were.
The point is, you're not going to stop eating the bacon because you get full. You're going to stop because you just physically can't eat anymore.
He's still on the bacon eating contest, right?
All
Who's participating?
Who funding? Where are we going to get so many
it
bacons from?
sounds really dry, by the way.
Uncooked. Well, it's going to be dry because it's uncooked.
Okay, so dry like a music video. Okay. Please watch our video.
I am broken. I just can't. I hate you, Raksmey. Okay. So, I'm thinking thinking we go real big, real big. I'm thinking we hire a billboard, right?
Yes.
This is just a concept I have.
Yes.
Everybody, you can comment in the comments below what you think of this idea. But the idea is I hire a billboard and then we put something obscene on it to do with Baigun. And then we make a video on it and be like, Mr. Beast, I hired a Baigun suit billboard to get people to watch my music video.
What's a Baigun suit billboard?
I screwed it up.
What can you do, Mr. Beast? And then
sorry.
you just tag him.
Yes.
And see if he responds.
Oh, that's another idea. What if we just sent this on to heaps of influencers, but we all sent it? Like, get the comment people to send it as well.
Yeah.
And then try and get that person to share it.
Yep. Yep.
Good point.
Yeah.
Pick an influencer.
Also, why is there only 15 people in Fiji that watched it?
Hurt me. It's just so hurtful. You know, you spend
15!
you just spend your whole life,
Your art,
passion, your soul,
your craft.
and only 15 people from
Can I
Fiji
just
watch
add,
People
15
from-
is just barely
Okay.
double digits?
But do you think the reason why they don't like it is because you're singing in English?
Are you trying to say people in Fiji don't speak English?
We're back.
You've,
to FOBS.
you've heard it here, guys. Only on this
How dare
podcast.
you? How dare you?
Only on this podcast.
All right, so you're probably getting ready to do all the comments that you did last time and say,
Yeah.
that man is a bad man.
Yeah.
Look,
and,
guys.
and direct all comments to this guy.
I
please.
love all people from the FJ. That's why I make all this Fijian Indian content. Love you guys.
And we are all from Fiji.
Watch it, man.
But would you say
Even
you're
Raksmey.
Fijian Indian
Yeah, thank
or
you,
you're
thank you.
Indo-Fijian?
Oh, God.
Oh boy.
All right, moving on. Baigun Baigun is out. Go and watch it. Tell us why it's not working. Tell us what's good about it. Tell us what's not good about it. So
We'd
that when we
love
make
to
our
do that.
next project, we can do it even bigger, even better. But we're going to do something crazy to get it out there. We have to. We
Yes.
have to.
Yes,
And,
sir.
and
It ends.
tell us what's wrong with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, what can we improve on?
What's right with it? Maybe you just love it. Like, okay, a lot of people, everyone who has seen it has said it's really cool.
Exactly.
Like they really, really like it.
Yeah.
But
And then they go home and don't share it.
I just don't understand. Bro, the people in our music video don't even share it.
That's exactly right. People with 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 followers or whatever. It's like, oh, okay, cool. Next video.
But that's the whole thing, okay?
That's-
I've realized
That's
that.
a new segment,
People,
right?
yeah, we're moving on.
That's
to
it, yeah.
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 People on social media are very insecure about what they put on their social media.
Yes.
That's the reason why. Like, everybody's like, oh, I have to look perfect.
They got more to
this,
lose, eh?
this isn't about me.
Oh, not really. I think
I
everyone's
mean,
so,
the big followers, the guys that are the
they
creators.
don't have more to lose. I think they're just so caught up in their self-image. Oh, fuck, what will people think about me? Yeah?
Their
Maybe.
thought process is, if people don't like it, if I share it and people click it and don't like it, that's going to reflect negatively on me because I'm the one who posted it.
So that people, therefore, will not like me.
Yep.
Sissy.
It's just a cycle.
Absolute sissy.
It's a cycle.
Yeah. You should grow the Baigun to be able to call people FOBS to their faces, like Reneel.
We're all FOBs.
Anyone
FOBs
that
at some
doesn't
point or
share
other.
a video is a fob.
Yes. If you don't share the video, you're a fob. Unless you want to be a fob.
But there's nothing wrong with
you're
that.
not a
That's
fob.
okay. You be a fob as much as you want.
I love fobs.
Nothing wrong with FOBS.
You know, I kind of do like me a good fob umins, you know? Bit of accent, bit of, umins, cook the food. All right, on to the next topic.
Cook me some eggs, bitch. Hey!
Excuse
Side
me.
note.
You gotta watch the movie
If
to
you're
get the
not from New
reference.
Zealand,
Yeah.
that line he just said is a very famous New
It's a
Zealand
very
movie.
legendary line.
Okay, you're not being a bad man. He's just quoting movies.
I'm a bad man for other reasons.
I think he's quoting a TV show, morning comedy.
No,
morning comedy.
he's
where they
quoting.
quote
Who they
the film.
quoted, so it's a double quote.
yeah.
Quote from the morning show, quote from Once We're Warriors.
Yes.
Yes.
Moving on. What's next for us in the filmmaking space, in the music scene? What are we up to next? What are the next projects?
I believe we have a short film coming up from Raksmey,
Yes,
don't we?
yes, we've got a short film coming up. It's going to be really cool. It's very short casted. It's going to be emotional. I've read the script out to this guy here and another fella.
No,
They
I haven't
loved
read the
it.
script. I haven't read the script.
Oh, well,
Oh, he's read
I
it to
pitched.
you.
I pitched the idea.
He's given me the
Yeah,
concept.
and I made him cry, guys. Yeah,
what-
he hasn't even cried about Baigun and Jungly, the success of that.
You got-
But he cried to my script,
It's
and
very
he's
hard
like,
to make me cry, guys.
he was like, Raksmey, I want to be main actor for your
Wow,
film, and I was like, wow, that's huge.
But that one is very far away.
Yeah, let's give them something to look
Alright.
forward to.
All right.
Okay.
As soon as we finish promoting Baigun and we get some people to actually see the song,
Yes.
then after that we have the Lost Treasures of Rotorua coming out. Now that is a short film that we made, maybe 1 year back?
Yeah.
2
2 years back?
year.
It hasn't been that long.
It's starring everybody here actually. Everybody's in the movie or had some role or connection with the movie. And so that is coming out probably in a couple of months. That one is our first ever action movie. It's like action and comedy together.
Yep.
So we're super looking forward to showing you all that. That movie is more targeted towards like people from Rotorua and people living in New Zealand and stuff. So it's going to be a bit of a different market. So it's going to be interesting to see how people receive that movie. The cool thing is, the lead character is a female that you've not seen before in any of our movies. So
That's exactly right.
it's completely different, eh? Yeah. Anything to say about that?
What inspired you to make that?
I love being from Rotorua. That's number one. I love that place. It's
Raised
amazing.
there?
Born.
Yep.
Grew up there.
Grew up there.
Yeah, grew up in Rotorua. But yeah, love that place. So I was like, let's make I think it was like my sort of Rush Hour. It's like, Rush Hour, the film. It's kind of like, let's make that, but give it New Zealand context and bring it back to Rotorua. So the cool thing about that was the city council helped out. We got some amazing locations for that movie. Took quite a lot of effort in terms of organising it. 2 to 4 weeks, I think. We all stayed in Rotorua.
Yep.
Yeah.
Super fun, by the way.
It was a good time. Everybody slept in one big room. There was a lot of snoring. Some people sounded like chainsaws while they were sleeping.
Yep.
Some people we found out have night terrors at times.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. And then it gets a bit aggressive.
We should talk about that at some point.
Yeah, we'll touch on my
touch
night
that on
terrors
some
a bit later.
You should talk to your therapist about it first.
Yeah, I should probably
then
see
we'll
a
talk.
A
professional.
lot of interesting stuff happens when this guy goes.
That's it.
So that is coming out probably. That'll be the thing that we release after Baigun Baigun. But that's on the way.
Yeah, and for those who haven't been to Rotorua, it's a beautiful place. We shot in a lot of iconic areas. We also got an award as well for Lost Treasures, if you want to go on about that.
So that was for the New Zealand Web Fest Film Festival. So,
So it's good.
Yeah, we won Best Editing.
Yeah.
We rocked up to the film festival. We're like, I'm not going to win anything. Let's just go check it out, see what happens. And then they're like, oh, Lost Treasure of Rotorua, the Best Editing. And I was like, oh my God, yeah. I was like super excited. And then Jungli, my other song, was nominated. And then I was like, oh my God, because the lady, when she was announcing it, she goes, oh, Jungli by Reneelsingh. Oh, but you can't win 2 awards, can you? And I was like, I've won it.
They
Why
buttered
would she
you.
make that comment,
They
right?
buttered you up.
Yeah. And I was like,
They
I've
wanted
done
that
it,
reaction, man.
Yeah, and I was just like, my God, 2 awards in one day. And the winning award goes to not Jungli. And I was like,
She said that.
she said that.
Oh
They didn't
my
give me the award.
God.
I was like, you hurt me, lady.
That's
You
good
hurt
old
me.
New Zealand.
That's so, yeah.
It's just rude.
Get excited, but don't get too excited.
Exactly.
Can we also touch on that? The Lost Treasures of Rotorua, though made in New Zealand with the Rotorua background, the essence of the story is Fijian Indian, though.
It's yeah.
There's
you could
some,
say that.
so it's not just the New Zealand people.
It's a blending of both cultures,
Yes,
right?
yes, and it's a really good blending of people who moved to New Zealand and made a life here.
Yeah, true.
Without talking about the plot or anything, I don't want to spoil it. You know what I really liked about that film? That at its core, at its essence, right, is just a story about 2 siblings.
Yep.
And they're at odds with each other.
True.
You know?
True.
Yeah.
And it's about their granddad who's passed away, supposedly. He's gone missing.
Enough plot.
I feel like that's a bit.
Enough plot.
That's a very large plot synopsis.
Every now and then I just look at the camera people.
Can we edit this
I
out?
feel like that's like the trailer. It's
So basically
guys.
what happens in the movie.
Guys, please. What I'm trying
I
to
think
say
we just saw a Marvel trailer.
Can I just...
Tom Holland over here.
I'll start again. Pretend that never happened. It's about 2 siblings who are at odds with each other and their relationship with their grandfather. That's, I think, what I really like about it at its core. It is a very funny action movie, and the action's really cool.
Correct.
It's funny.
Correct.
But at its core, it's still got that human story to it.
Amazing. Unreliable friends. Let's move on to the
say that straight after I talk?
No, you're reliable. You're here.
Yeah. But in terms of storytelling,
it's almost like me talking reminded you, we're going to talk about Unreliable.
No.
Okay.
Unreliable friends. Okay, so we have this podcast and we've been working towards it. As you can see, we've been building the set. Look at this light. Just look at this light here.
Every speck of Christmas tree light
These lights
has been crafted for the gods.
were hand printed into the board.
By FOBS.
By Skinny, great work, Skinny, great work. And then these boards here were wallpapered, and then the lights got put through. There's a lot of work that's gone into the set. Then there's this light here as well. See this light? 32.
I think that light is doing a lot.
What's that light doing?
It could be doing more.
I hate this light. We've been working on this set and we've been saying, okay, Mondays and Tuesdays, everybody needs to come over and we need to do the thing. So we have a group chat and then we always call over everybody. So everybody says, yes, we're coming. But there's one person in our group who always says that they're going to come and then at the last minute, they say, oh guys, I can't make it, eh?
They pull out.
I can't make it. How many of you have experienced that? Unreliable friends. And what's the way you deal with it? Because the thing that we've had to do is we've had to just make the episode without the guy. Kavishay, okay?
Not pointing out anyone. Kavishay.
No names.
No, no.
Kavishay.
Kavishay is very unreliable. And then when we ask him, come on bro, what are you up to? He don't give a shit. So how do you deal with unreliable friends? What do you do in these situations?
Do you punish them? Do you kick them out? Do you hold on tight and hope that they come back?
Roy, leave the damn light! Jesus!
Sorry!
Okay.
I'm having fun!
Okay.
I'm changing it to set the mood.
Do you just listen and like, oh yeah, bro, like end of March,
bro.
End of March, I'm coming.
Yeah, but then every time he said he's going to come and he never turns up. And we told him that today was the day we're going to shoot episode 1 and he's not
knows.
here. So what do you do in a situation like that?
There needs to be a penalty.
Yeah.
We're calling Kavishay.
Caller on the line.
I'm telling you, look, I know this guy. He knows he's going to get attacked.
He sees it.
He knows.
Because he knows it's a podcast night.
Yeah.
If he doesn't answer, it's the same as not turning up to court, right?
Pretty much.
He
Yeah, exactly.
automatically loses.
There you go. There you go. I told you. We're going to give him one more. One
You're
more.
gonna give
more.
one more.
And then if he
Like,
don't
what if
answer,
this was
then
an
what do you do?
emergency?
Exactly. I could be dying.
Exactly.
I could be so sad.
Hello.
There you go. There you go.
He saved himself on the
Kavishay!
Municipal.
You're currently live on the podcast. What do you got to say for yourself?
I wish I could be there.
Why aren't you here?
I couldn't come. Had to do something.
What do you have to do?
What was there? Something!
We want to
what
know
do
the
you have to do?
excuse.
The audience wants to know.
Explain!
We're live right now, by the way.
The
Why
people
have you let
want
us
to
down?
know! The people want to know!
What are you doing that you couldn't be here?
I had to take my mum to work.
So you picked your mama, you took her home, then why didn't you come back?
Because they would have created drama.
This guy, honestly. Okay, so our topic at the moment is unreliable friends. And when friends are unreliable, what do we do? So what do you do, Kavishay, when you get an unreliable friend?
Hey, you have another unreliable friend. Call him.
Who's that?
Oh, I know what he's talking about.
Who?
You'd be lucky if he answers.
Oh, mate.
He's probably at his sister's house.
Look, mate, why are you not here? You should be here.
Explain!
Look, I'll be there in episode 2, okay?
There you go, everybody. You've all heard it here, live on the podcast. He reckons he's going to be here episode 2.
Episode 2.
Episode
Is
2.
Kavishay a liar or not?
That is the question.
Yeah.
Cheers, thanks, bye, talk later.
Fine.
Back to the topic though. How do you deal with people like this in a genuine situation?
Yeah.
For the fans out there,
we wanna know.
This is a wholesome topic though. This is actually like when you're in a situation when you've got great friends but they don't turn up for you ever. How do you deal with those situations?
Well,
This
you
is not a question to the audience. This is a question to you guys. How do we deal with this situation?
This is how it works, okay? You know, you have that friend that that you're always inviting them places. You're always saying, "Hey, let's go do this," and they always go, "Ah, no, I can't right now.
Got a
Can't this
thing."
time." Eventually, you just stop inviting them, right?
He better be here, episode 2. He's talking a big game right now. He better be here, episode 2. All right, carry on.
He's kind of throwing himself under the bus.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, at a certain point, you just stop inviting those friends because you know they're not going to show up, right? So what's the point in asking when you know they're not going to come? That's, I think it's a very, it's a natural process that happens, and if Kavishay continues this behaviour, it may well happen to him.
Can I just drive home how much of an impact these friends have? When I think of these friends, these unreliable friends, I think of those birthday parties you see on social media where they organize these big parties and none of their friends show up and that emotional heartbreak the person goes through. Is that how you feel when these friends don't turn up even though they told you they would turn up?
Yes, and I'll tell you why. Because I'll always be there for them. Always.
That's right.
Yeah.
Always be there. So then when the other person don't reciprocate, hurts me.
It really breaks your heart.
Hurts me as much as the people on TikTok hurt me. It's time for our next segment.
We're moving on.
Nostalgia with Roy. Alright, so Roy Boy has got some interesting topics that he wants to talk about from back in the days. So Roy, take it away.
Well, I myself don't have any children, you see. But a lot of people around me are having children. I got a lot.
Pounding.
Yes, Poundy being one of them. And basically, every single one of those new parents, when I talk to them, they always want to talk about their kids first of all. Like, come on.
It's like the first topic.
Can I just mention I've got a kid?
Oh, come on,
yeah.
yeah.
So-
Get out! Get out!
This is what
Get
I'm-
out!
New parents always try to pick up their kids.
Honestly, though, he's a very smart kid.
I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. I mean,
Hey, you're just talking about your kid now.
Just the other day, Dave.
You're just proving his topic.
Carry on.
And they always say the same things. You know, they're always like, I can't put the kid in front of the TV and put on some Cocomelon. That was apparently the big thing a while back. Cocomelon, they do all these fun songs, bright colours. It's really bad for babies, and their development's like really messed up because they watch that. And it got me thinking about what we used to watch as kids, right?
Pause there. Wait, who said Cocomelon bad for the kids?
Where's your facts?
Studies. Who are reading
So
studies?
you
for
on the
bloody kid?
interweb?
How old
This
is
just
Cocomelon?
Dr. Sanjay, isn't it? Dr.
Hang on.
Sanjay. You're too smart.
I did not read the study. A journalist read the study and then told me what I should believe.
Can I just ask a question? Does anybody know how long Cocomelon's been around for?
This is the first time hearing it.
Yeah.
8 years.
I know Baby Shark. I don't.
So what? Have they been studying 8-year-olds to see what the developmental issues were on them from
Yeah.
watching
So
Cocomelon?
out of 30
Man
babies.
has a point. If they've been studying for 8 years, but the kids are only 8 years old, then they're only 16 at this point in time. Fake news!
How are
Fake
they
news!
16?
If they better be 8.
That'd be 8.
No,
Well,
they've been
they-
watching
8-year-olds
8
would
years.
be
No,
watching
they
it.
started watching it at
They
8.
weren't 8 when they started watching. They were like 1 or 2 or 3.
So then they're only 8.
Yes.
Yeah.
So how they know there's an issue with the developments?
Because they compare them to children that didn't watch Cocomelon.
I think we need RFK on this.
We need to see some parameters.
Yeah.
You know, I reckon we get him on here.
Okay.
I reckon he'd do it.
Carry on.
Anyways, so, and it got me thinking about what we used to watch as kids, you know. My favourite was always Susie's World. You guys remember Susie's World?
Yes.
It's very New Zealand.
Susie's World.
All the forms that are angry right now. won't
Cut that
understand.
I was
thinking
born
part out.
in Fiji and I was raised in Fiji and I have no idea. I actually do know who Susie is.
Yeah, Susie's
How do
World.
you know what
These-
it is?
Just because it's just so
Susie's World was
culture.
like
Yeah.
bananas in pajamas, right?
Yeah.
They were so educational. You actually learned things from it.
I remember we went with school to a live concert of Susie's World.
Oh my god!
Like,
That's how old she
oh
is.
my god! Oh my god!
This would have been crazy though. This is a celebrity though. As a kid at the time, you're like, she's a massive celebrity.
She's the TV lady.
Exactly. It's like you're the one on the screen, the picture.
Yeah. And
I'm
a
just
few
trying to think
years
back
ago,
to my
right?
childhood and it would have been Maisie or like Little Einstein.
True.
It got me thinking. It got me remembering, going down memory lane. And I remember a few years ago, Susie Cato was on Dancing with the Stars.
Wow.
I assume you guys don't watch that. I don't watch it. But I watched that season because two of my
'Cause
favorite
she was-
people
yeah.
on it.
Oh god! Don't say it.
Wait, what? Who's the other favorite
I
person?
feel like I feel like we're treating. I feel like we're treating really lightly, very lightly here.
One of them was Susie Cato.
Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! Now you're pissing off the New Zealand.
I've forgotten who the other person was. I don't know.
Say it.
He made it to the semi-finals. I love your David Seymour.
Okay.
Can I ask why you love David Seymour?
He just seems so sweet. You know when he talks, and it's like he seems like he's about to cry when people criticize him, and you're like, you just feel bad for him, you know.
Yeah.
But also,
How many ethnic friends do you have? Because not anymore.
Not after this one.
Not after that.
bold of you to assume I have ethnic friends. I
Well,
stick
it doesn't
to
matter 'cause you
my
don't have
own
any
kind.
anymore.
Sorry, Raksmey.
Yep, I'm leaving.
All right.
I mean, you did
Anyways,
contact Jim
anyways.
with the cows.
Anyway,
Get to the point.
The point is, when she was on that show, she was quite a lot older, but very, very attractive. And it made me feel a bit weird. I was like, is this right? Is this wrong? Right! Up to the floor. What are your guys' thoughts?
So you're like David Seymour.
I'm moving us to the next topic right now, and that is the final topic for the show, which is what are our challenges for the week coming ahead. I think it's important that we hold ourselves accountable always and have goals and make sure that we try and achieve them. So the great way to hold ourselves accountable is to say them out here to the whole world. So, Nikhil, what is your goal for the week?
Well, put it on me. I thought you were going to come up with a goal for the week for everybody.
Yeah, yes, you don't have one for us?
No. It's an individual.
My
He's
goal
not
for the
a
week.
dictator.
All right, I've got it. My goal for the week
Yes.
is to see Kavishay at our next episode.
Wow.
I feel like that's Kavishay's goal.
I
That
feel
is-
like
that's
a
kinda
terrible
like-
goal for you.
That's a terrible goal.
That's a goal that you're setting for Kavishay.
Yeah, so
Your
what's
goal should be
how-
fine, Priya.
for yourself?
My
Nikhil's
goal
wife,
for-
I apologise. I know we've never met. I've heard from Kavishay you make a mean chicken curry. I'm sorry. He's not finding Priya, okay?
all right,
He's
we're
got a
not-
better goal.
no.
Okay, we'll come back to you. We'll come back to you?
Oh, we'll come back to
We'll come back to you. Roy, what's your goal for the week?
I'm currently working on a script.
No.
It's a lovely script.
Oh,
There
you're
we
telling
go.
the whole world right now.
Yeah.
You're telling the whole world.
It's a television series about a local community cricket team. Local?
Carry on.
Yeah, it's based in Hamilton.
All right, carry
Okay?
on.
It's very local.
Sure, carry on.
And yeah, deep down it's a father-son story. On the surface it's just
What is your goal, Oscar?
Are
What
are you
is the
making
goal?
this movie next week?
Yeah, so...
So I want to finish the script.
Okay.
And how long has it been since you started the script?
Too damn long!
Okay, so
That's not what the
I want an answer!
That's not what the question
small,
was!
small, specific, achievable goal. How much have you written so far?
None of it, but I want to finish a script of the first episode,
Okay.
which is achievable in 1
So
week.
we are going to ask you in 1 week's time, and we're going to make you feel very bad if you haven't finished that one episode.
Don't make me feel too bad.
Well, that's what the whole point of this, so that we actually get things done. So pick a goal that we are going to hold you accountable
Yeah, that's
for.
the one. I'm going to finish an episode.
Episode 1, Roy, will be done by next week.
Yeah.
That's me.
Okay, this is gonna sound really lame, but really relatable. I need to get a good night's rest. Now, I know what you're thinking.
What?
I play video games, right?
Yeah, I see you online at like 1 a.m.
Yeah, 1 a.m. and I've got work at 6 in the morning.
My goal is I'm going to sleep.
I know, okay, I know it's lame.
I should've
but
picked an easy goal like that.
someone just back me up here. Like, who gets a good night's sleep?
Shut up!
Unless you're Roy, who don't get a good night's sleep.
Well,
I
hang
don't
on.
get a good night's
Hold on
sleep
a second. Hold on a second. I'm sorry. Do you have kids or something?
Yeah, why?
I don't have kids.
So you're
I'm
telling
terrible.
me your goal is to stop playing video games enough so that you can sleep?
Okay, like a good 8 hours.
What a terrible
I'm
life.
falling
It's a
asleep.
hard thing to do.
That's hard.
It's
That's
a hard
right.
thing to
Okay,
do.
everyone who plays video games and I guess has kids finds it hard to sleep because
true.
addiction.
Okay.
We're all addicted.
Okay. So what are you going to do to achieve this goal?
I want to go to bed and have a good 8 hour is the minimum sleep. But I'm having 5 hours, 6 hours.
Okay, very good.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So you're going to do that for 1 day or the whole week?
1 day, and then the whole week I'm gonna relapse.
That's why you save it until the last day.
Yeah.
You know, I achieved the goal, and then you can relapse after you've told everyone you
Yeah,
achieved the goal.
exactly. So I made an improvement all my life, and then I went back.
Okay,
So
very
shit.
good.
There you go.
My goal is I'm going to write a very, very compelling YouTube video, the script at least for the Baigun Baigun song. Something promoting it, something that's going to be stand out, and I'm going to have the script ready, and we're going to talk about it at the next episode. That's my goal for 7 days. We need to get that done. You.
Well, if anybody knows me, they know I hate vegetables. So my goal is to eat a carrot.
I just see Reneel's face turn. He's
Hold
made
on.
that face
Hold
launch.
on. You're okay.
carrot.
You're okay with this guy going to sleep. Then you have a problem with eating a carrot?
We hope
You
you
can
enjoyed
explain.
the first episode episode of the Surely podcast. Did you enjoy it? Oh, surely.
Okay.
Surely.
See you next week. And go and watch the Baigun Baigun song.
See you in.
See you then.
Right.
Sure.